Our home inspection program differs from other training programs in that we provide a very intense environment in the field as well as in the classroom for people who want to be inspectors to come and learn this profession. There are three distinct aspects that make us unique. One, the first aspect is that we understand the legal environment for home inspectors better than anybody. We've done more court work for home inspectors and regarding residential real estate as inspectors and advocates than any other company in the Midwest. Two, the second issue is I've been told by almost everybody that I've trained that I am a very good and articulate educator. So you will get the straight dope from me. After 30 years in the field, if I don't know what I'm talking about, that's a problem, and I do know what I'm talking about. The third aspect that makes Tomacor's Illinois Inspector Training Institute so unique is that we know our technical information. From heat exchangers, to chimneys, to wire sizes, to siding, all the mandatory requirements for the state of Illinois. I have mastered those over the last 30 years, and I know how to teach them.
Tom Corbett differs because he's one of the first inspectors in the business, and he's got at least 30 years experience that I know of. He was also a general contractor prior to that, so he has a unique, in-depth understanding of how buildings work.
Tom's home inspection program differs from other seminars mainly because I think of his real-world experience, because he's been doing this for 30 years. So a lot of, I think, what makes him valuable as a teacher, as an instructor, as a home inspector is just that he's been through it. And I think that just informs the way that he teaches and the way that people learn from him. It's a very practical class where there are ride-along inspections and there are just a lot of real-world experience that you can't necessarily get out of a book.
And he goes through the process with a lot of photographs, with a lot of visual examples of what exactly we're covering. We covered all the different aspects of the industry with Tomacor, and he made sure we specifically understood each and every one of them. He came back, asked us the right questions, gave us the answers that we need to understand, and he gave us the opportunity to practice and do these inspections by going out with him and doing home inspections with him.
Finishing up the Tomacor inspection training program makes me a better plumber because I have a better insight into the inspection reports and how they're put together and how to rectify the problems.
Before I took the course, I would just kind of look for obvious issues, whether it be leaks, just defects in buildings, and kind of just document them and not really dig in to see why they're happening and not really be an advocate for our client to find out what the real problems are. Now that I've taken the course, I really know how to dig in and find out where the issue could be coming from, better understand if this is an issue that needs to be taken care of right away, or if it's something that over time is going to get worse.
The difference is it gives me a deeper understanding on how to look at the problems and the solutions of home inspections when I go into to do an estimate or a proposal for a customer. When I go in now, I have a wider understanding of what the city codes are or what the proper functions should be of the plumbing industry, the electrical industry, as well as the carpentry industry.
Tomacor understands that the industry is changing with regard to how inspections are done and how home buyers are looking deeper into the inspection, or they want to look deeper into the home inspection to make sure that they're making the correct choice on the home that they're buying. There's also a side that home buyers are interested in inspections on the sales side as well, because they want to know what they're up against if they want to sell their home and what they're going to be up against with regard to repairs. Basically, people understand that the inspection is a very, very important part of the real estate purchase, or just owning a home in general.
Tomacor tries to improve the real estate business by providing honesty, I think, and sort of the upfront information that people are looking for. Generally, when you're buying a home, for most people, it's the most expensive and important investment that they're going to make in their lives, the place they're going to raise their family. So it's definitely something that you want to have all the information on and know what you can expect in the future.
I love this business. I enjoy what I do to the tens. And the reason that I do is that I'm helpful and effective. After 29 years in this field, I know the standards for housing. And I know the standards for commercial and industrial property as well. So I love to be fully self-expressed in my field and to make a difference. I am extremely helpful and effective, and I can coach you in developing that same skill set to be helpful and effective. So if you want to make a difference, and if you want to make a good living, all you've got to do is take our training, be honest, straightforward, and go out there and make a difference. This field is wide open to men, to women, to anybody that's interested in learning the skill set associated with property inspection.